Welcome to Queen Margaret University Graduation 2026. If you are able, please be upstanding for the academic procession.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. It's my pleasure to welcome you here today on behalf of Queen Margaret University to this ceremony for the conferment of degrees and other awards. I now call upon Patrick Grant, Chancellor of the University.
Good afternoon. Everybody well? Firstly, congratulations to those of you sitting at the front of the hall. You all look fabulous. Congratulations on gowning up. This is a big day for all of you, and I'd like to thank those of you in the upper tiers and at the back of the hall for coming along and supporting our graduates on what is a pretty phenomenal day for all of them. Yes, big cheers. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. Those of you that I've seen also look terrific, so thank you all for dressing so beautifully for the occasion. This is, of course, a really, really big deal for all of you, not just those of you graduating, but those very proud family members and friends. None of this happens without an extraordinary amount of hard work on the part of the graduates and an enormous amount of hard work on those people who support them and who teach them and everybody else involved. This is, it takes a village to raise a child, is the old expression, but it takes a whole crew of people and supporters, both physical and emotional and sometimes financial, to make all of this happen. So thank you to all of you for allowing all of this to happen. Queen Margaret is very, very proud of all of you. I know that the academic staff and all of the support staff are as delighted as many of you, friends and family, are to see our graduates pass out of the university today. And we are very proud that you will take with you not just the knowledge that you have learned and gained through the years that you have been here, but all sorts of other characteristics which will serve you extremely well in the future. You will have learnt all sorts of things. You will have learnt to be resilient. You will have learnt to be kind. You will have learnt to think of others. And all of these characteristics will serve you extremely well in the future. I think the future of our society and the global society depends on the goodness of its citizenry. And I hope that you will bring with you into the future all of the things that you have learnt here and take Queen Margaret's values with you in everything that you do. We all have an opportunity to make a positive difference to the societies in which we live and work. And if we don't do it, we can't ask others to do it without us. So be that good example. Be the person in your community that stands out amongst your peers as a pillar of hard work, of goodness, of decency. And I will promise you that if you live in this way, you will find that you will not only have a long and positive working career, but you will reap the emotional and mental benefits of doing something good in your life. We're very proud of all of you, and we look forward to seeing the contributions that you will all make in the future. This is a big step. It's a big day. You are at the start of something new. You are closing one chapter, but you are starting another. Go forward into it with enthusiasm. Take every hard fought win with pleasure and use it as an opportunity to push yourself forward. You know, the world of work is not an easy one. I've been in it for 30 plus years, and every day I find challenging. But the things that I learned at university, the resilience, the tenacity, the hard work, the dedication, all of that has stood me in good stead. And I use it every day. And I advise all of you to take that same attitude, but to use your personal courage to challenge the status quo. One of the things that you will feel proud of in the future is that Queen Margaret's University is not an organisation that stands still. It is constantly trying to better its education, but also do so in a way that leaves the world and the communities in which it sits in a better place. And you all have the opportunity to do that. Do not let injustices pass you by. Be the person who takes action. Stand up for all things that you believe in and do good things. And I look forward in many years to come to seeing the enormous positive contributions that you will all make to making this world a much better, fairer and happier place for all. Thanks very much.
In the name and on behalf of the Senate, I have the honour to present for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa, Fatou Balde, MBE. It is a profound privilege to celebrate today a woman whose courage, scholarship, and unwavering commitment to justice have transformed lives in Scotland, the Gambia, and far beyond. Fatou Baldé is a human rights activist, educator, and campaigner whose life's work has been dedicated to the protection of women and girls from violence and discrimination, and to the eradication of female genital mutilation. She has turned lived experience into leadership, personal trauma into collective empowerment, and academic knowledge into sustained social change. Fatou is a graduate of Queen Margaret University. She completed an MSc in Sexual and Reproductive Health with our Institute for Global Health and Development in 2013. Her time with us did not simply equip her with academic expertise. It strengthened her conviction that education can be a powerful force for transformation and social justice, a conviction she has carried into every stage of her career and journey as an activist. Following graduation, Fatou worked with the Dignity Alert Research Forum in Edinburgh, supporting initiatives to advance women's rights and human rights. In 2015, she was appointed director of the organisation, a role through which she helped to amplify the voices of marginalised women and strengthen advocacy for minority ethnic communities across Scotland. In 2013, Fatou took the courageous step of speaking publicly about female genital mutilation in Scotland, challenging denial and stigma and demanding accountability. The following year, she gave evidence to the Equal Opportunities Committee of the Scottish Parliament, setting out the concrete measures required to prevent girls and women from being subject to FGM. Her testimony helped to shape policy, professional practice, and public understanding, positioning Scotland as a leader in prevention and survivor-centred safeguarding. Following this, Fatou worked with QMU and My Voice, a Scottish Government-funded participatory action research project, which contributed towards Scotland's National Action Plan to prevent and eradicate FGM. After years of working with Scottish communities and organisations supporting Black and minority ethnic populations, Fatou returned to the Gambia in 2018. There she founded Women in Liberation and Leadership, an organisation dedicated to transforming and protecting the lives and rights of women and girls. Under her leadership, this organisation has become a powerful force for grassroots advocacy, survivor support, and systemic change. In partnership with the Gambia's Truth, Reconciliation and Reparations Commission, Women in Liberation and Leadership documented the testimonies of women who suffered sexual and gender-based violence during the 22-year dictatorship of Yahya Jammeh. Throughout this work, Fatou ensured that women's experiences were not hidden from the historical record, and that justice, dignity, and healing was central to national recognition and reconciliation. Fatou's impact has been recognised both nationally and internationally. In 2020, she was appointed Member of the Order of the British Empire in recognition of her outstanding advocacy for Black and minority ethnic communities in Scotland. She has since received numerous awards celebrating her leadership and moral courage, including the International Women of Courage Award from the United States Government's Department of State and the Geneva Summit for Human Rights and Democracy's Women's Rights Award. In 2025, her global influence was acknowledged when Time magazine named her one of its Women of the Year and included her in its list of the 100 most influential people in the world. Her work to end female genital mutilation has been publicly recognized by leaders, institutions, and universities across the globe, including Harvard University in the USA. And in October 25, she was honored by the Clooney Foundation for Justice, recognizing her instrumental role in safeguarding the Gambia's national ban on FGM. Fatou is also part of the Girls' Opportunity Alliance Network, an initiative of the Obama Foundation led by Michelle Obama. This network brings together global women leaders working to improve education and opportunities for girls, and her involvement has seen her participate in sessions with the former First Lady, alongside other global leaders, sharing their experiences and leadership insights. What distinguishes Fatou's leadership is not only its reach, but its humanity. She leads with empathy rooted in lived experience, with intellectual rigor shaped by education, and with a moral clarity that implies trust, inspires trust, courage, and collective action. She builds bridges between communities and institutions, between policy and practice, and between local action and global change. Her work embodies the values at the heart of Queen Margaret University: social justice, inclusion, equality, global engagement and partnership, and the transformative power of education. It also resonates deeply with our institutional heritage, shaped by women whose commitment to education was inseparable from their commitment to social reform and women's rights. For graduates here today of our Institute for Global Health and Development and all of the QMU graduates, Fatou Baldé stands as a powerful example of what it means to take learning beyond the university, to apply knowledge to strengthen equality and humanity, and to use education as a tool to challenge injustice, protect the vulnerable, and make a tangible, positive difference in the world. Chancellor, in recognition of her sustained, outstanding contribution to education, human rights, and public service, I have much pleasure in inviting you to confer upon Fatou Baldé the degree of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
Chancellor, Principal, members of the University Court, distinguished guests, staff, students, family and friends, and fellow graduates. It is with great humility and gratitude that I stand before you today to accept this honorary doctorate from my alma mater, Queen Margaret University. This solemn occasion is a testament to the transformative power of education, the power of learning not only to expand our knowledge, but also to challenge our beliefs, shape our values, and inspire us to take action in this world. My journey to Queen Margaret University began with a desire to understand and address some of the most pressing health challenges facing women in my country, the Gambia. Growing up, I became aware of the high rates of maternal mortality and the devastating impact of HIV on individuals, families, and communities. I wanted answers. More importantly, I wanted solutions. At QMU, I learned the scientific and social dimensions of health. I began to understand how inequality, poverty, discrimination, and harmful social norms shape health outcomes. I learned about many forms of violence against women and girls, and how these violations affect their health, dignity, opportunities, and future. I learned about the importance of community-based approaches to strengthening health systems and achieving sustainable change. Along the way, I re-encountered a topic that would profoundly change the course of my life: female genital mutilation, or FGM. As a survivor of FGM, this was not an easy subject for me to engage with. I grew up in a community where every girl I knew had been caught. The practice was normalized, celebrated, and rarely questioned. Hearing it described as a form of violence against women and girls was very unsettling for me. At first, I struggled to accept it because it challenged everything I had been taught to believe. But education has a way of opening doors that allows one to see a new world beyond the horizon. It encourages us to ask difficult questions and confront uncomfortable truths. As my studies progressed, I began to understand that the far-reaching consequences of FGM, not only for women's physical health, but also for the rights, well-being, education, and opportunities. I began to understand the links between harmful social norms and many of the challenges facing women and girls, including maternal complications, child marriage, gender inequality, and vulnerability to HIV infections. QMU became a turning point in my life. It gave me the academic grounding, critical thinking skills, and the courage to transform my personal experience into advocacy. My dissertation on FGM in Scotland was particularly significant. Through that research, I discovered the harmful practices do not simply disappear. when communities cross borders. They can persist within diaspora communities, affecting girls and women far from the countries where the practice originated from. That research was not merely an academic exercise. It became the foundation of my lifelong commitment to ending female genital mutilation and protecting women and girls wherever they are. After graduating, my work with survivors and girls at risk began here in Scotland before expanding to the Gambia and beyond. What started as a personal journey evolved into a movement. Today, I have the privilege of leading Women in Liberation and Leadership, a survivor-led organization in the Gambia that advocates for rights, dignity, and protection of women and girls from FGM and other forms of harmful traditional practices. Through community engagement, survivor advocacy, research, policy work, and partnership building, we continue to challenge harmful norms and amplify the voices of those who have been often left silent. My experience at the Institute for Global Health and Development was shaped not only by what I learned, but by the people who taught and inspired me. One of the things I valued most about IGHD was its diversity. I studied alongside students from across the globe, health professionals, researchers, practitioners who brought real-life experiences and practical solutions from their communities. It was an environment that broadened my worldview and deepened my understanding of global health challenges. What stood out even more was the commitment of the lecturers. They were not simply academics. They genuinely cared about making the world a better, more equitable place. Their passion for social justice, health equity, and human rights was reflected in everything they taught, and those values have stayed with me throughout my career. I would like to acknowledge two people who are here today and who played an important role in my journey. Dr. Una O'Brien, was far more than a lecturer and supervisor. Her guidance, encouragement, and mentorship helped shape not only my research, but also my confidence to use my voice for change. And Dr. Brekia de Kock, also my lecturer and co-supervisor for my dissertation. They built a strong pillar of support and intellectual guidance throughout my journey at Queen Margaret and beyond. Together, you both helped me develop the research work that became the foundation of my lifelong commitment to ending FGM. Thank you for believing in me and for challenging me. To the students graduating today, I would like to leave you with this thought. Never underestimate the impact that your education can have on your own life and the lives of others. The knowledge you gain here carries responsibilities. Use it to challenge injustice. Use it to uplift others. Use it to build healthier, fairer, and more compassionate communities. Standing today here, I am reminded that one classroom discussion, one lecture, one piece of research, or one courageous question can challenge the trajectory of life. It certainly changed mine. Thank you to Queen Margaret University for this extraordinary honor. I thank you all.
Chancellor. In the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the honour to present for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Israel Anu. Manal Shakir. For the award of degree of Master of Research, Michael Morney. Violet Perseo. Natalia Strelecka. For the award of degree of Master of Research, Speech and Hearing Sciences, Dario Strangis. For the award of degree of Master of Arts in Education, Sibongile Umvambo. Billy Sedgwick. Bettina Tornatora. For the award of degree of Master of Arts in Education Leadership, Mirt Dimeri. Philip Edwards. Lauren Massey. Gillian Roberts. For the award of degree of Master of Arts in Special and Inclusive Education, Lisa Abella. Martha Cockman-Doherty. Lindsay Conroy. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Special and Inclusive Education, Michelle Dite. Erin Robinson. For the award of Professional Graduate Diploma in Secondary Education, Business Education, Kelsey Andrew. Lauren Devine. Georgia Ireland. Charlie Ormiston. Luke Smith. Rebecca Steele. For the award of Professional Graduate Diploma in Secondary Education, Home Economics, Jodie Blackhall. Katie Graham. Charlotte Powell. Catherine Welsh. For the award of Professional Graduate Diploma in Secondary Education, Religious, Moral and Philosophical Studies, Abby Caldwell. Ella Carpenter. Oliver Davies. Elizabeth Holmes. Margaret Jackson. Amelie Pierce. Chloe Williams. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Childhood Practice, Suzanne Brand. Abby Faulkner. Charlene Hardy. Imogen Masson. Amanda Morrison. Chloe Pollock. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Childhood Studies, Shona Clark. Tanith Dougal. Laura Huxtable. Caitlin Lawrence. Deborah Alzock. Nicole Ridgely. Isabel Ward. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Childhood Studies, Ellie Finlayson. Cara Graham. Amy Hunter. Millie McGregor. Demi Smart. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Education Studies, Ailish Crookston. Taylor Docherty. Jennifer Gordon. Emma Gray. Amy Huddleston. Omi Hussain. Fiona Jeffrey. Sarah Keddy. Ellie Lamond. Maria Lenny. Lewis McIntosh. Nicole Potter. Alina Kumar. Gihan Rivers. Anna Tambling. Ellie Thornton. Lindsay White. Rebecca Wilson. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Education Studies, Margarita Crolla. Chloe Forrest. Sarah Gallagher. Katrina Kerr. Mason McKenzie. Sam Pollock. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Education Studies, Primary, Megan Alexander. Leah Anderson. Ellie Baird. Lucy Barkley. Cody Beveridge. Jessica Black. Kate Blythe Lafferty. Naomi Botha. Isla Bottomley. Kiara Brooks. Chantal Carr. Caitlin Cawley. Jenna Cope. Lucia Crolla. Natalie Darcy. Tyra Dewar. Cara Duncan. Jacqueline Duncan. Ellie Dunleavy. Sarah Fisher. Lucy Flockhart. Sophie Foley. Kirsty Forbes. Abby Gannon-Cocker. Demi Gardner. Katie Gilding. Eleanor Goddard. Abby Goodall. Jess Greaves. Hannah Green. Melissa Green. Lucy Greenhorn. Rachel Harwood. Natalie Haynes. Nuala Heron. Cara Hood. Danielle Hume. Sakarit Kaur. Sophie Kerr. Zara Latif. Ailey Lawson. Francis Lee. Jamie Lee Leslie. Kira Lilly. Jennifer Loughran. Eleanor Love. Tammy McLeod. Hannah McNabb. Amy McPhee. Sarah McBride. Brooke McDonald. Tamsin McHale. Jude McClellan. Sarah McNee. Maya Meakin. Ailey Meikle. Abby Miller. James Milligan. Rebecca Mooney. Ellie Motion. Fiza Mohammed. Sophie Neely. Chloe Nicholson. Neve Patterson. Alexander Pedden. Nicola Pringle. Katie Prowse. Lara Retson. Ellen Ross. Amy Saunders. Katie Simpson. Isla Sinclair. Billy Smith. Nicole Smith. Cara Somerville. Jenny Thompson. Sarah Turnbull. Tane Wallace. Rory Watson. Emily Watt. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Psychology, Joseph Agnew. Karen Aspers. Virginia Attardi. Emily Bertelson. Lauren Blythe. Yovania Bolivar Coronado. Erin Boyle. Poppy Kane. Keir Campbell. Rebecca Clark. Rachel Dale. Ailsa Forbes. Anissa Gafour. Olivia Griggs. Heather Hamilton. Erin Kennedy. Claudia Cassotte. Niamh O'Brien. Nicole Pavlova. Charlie Ray. Nicole Schwigger. Hannah Sim. Marianne Stevenson. Anna Theocaridou. Cameron Thompson. Cara Wilkinson. Findlay Williams. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Dylan Mullen. Mona Sagafi. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Psychology and Sociology, Eva Arteg-Bieli. Tegan Bennett. Charlotte Deans. Kelly Grant. Adam Henderson. Lucy Emery. Tommy Emery. Tyra Jackson. Samuel Collar. Rhiannon Lang. Millie McLeod. Hannah McGovern. Zofia Novak. Phoebe Reese. Hannah Sim. Rachel Wilson. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Public Sociology, Kaylee Bridgman. Duncan Curran. Scott Forrester. Amber Graham. Kim Hamilton. Nana Manu Kanadu. Megan Matheson. Ewan Perry. Jack Riki. Nadia Regulska. Tansy Sibley. Fema Suleiman. Chancellor, a further 106 candidates are presented for awards in absentia.
Chancellor, in the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the honour to present for the Award of Professional Doctorate in Person-Centred Practice and the Award of Doctoral Certificate in Research Enhancement and Development, Emma McLean. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Advancing Practice in Occupational Therapy, Morgan Brockway. Catriona Brown. Alison Buchanan. Alison McKean. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Art Psychotherapy, Lavanya Balasubramanian. Michelle Barker. Nicola Beer. Ursula Bevan Hunter. Chloe Brain. Emily Brewer. Grace Brindley. Kirsty Brown. Yvette Bruce. Emily Buchanan. Emily Bergilia. Lauren Kamen Rastogi. Wei Chen. Ting Yu Chi. Lorraine Clark. Melly Davis. Caitlin Daw. Amy Victoria Donigani. Lily Elliott. Eric Fleming. Brooke Gilliard. Robbie Hamilton. Alexandra Hurst. Jeanne Ruhu. Menjelu. Daisy Macari. Ella Mackenzie. Hannah Mansell. Lauren McDonough. Erin McLean. Gabriela Palermo. Annabelle Patterson. Catherine Ritchie. Anne Sampson. Lucinda Walker. Ye Wei Wang. Jemima Wells. Bethany Williams. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Drama Therapy, Roxana Cole. Lee Duff. Nikki Gregg. Lisa Harley. Annette Maloney. Alisa Muego. Scarlett Rockcliffe. Lewis Sherlock. Emma Smith. Electra Dejeni. Yen Fei Wang. Ishani Waduji. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Music Therapy, Sean Alderman. Rufus Beckett. Yi Chun Chien. Corin Crawford. Katie Dobson. Rebecca Hodge. Ella Johnson. Tung Ely. Ailey Mackenzie. Neil Martin. Oran O'Brien. Kira McLean. Liberty Morrison. Katrina Monroe. Devin Reardon. Sophia Syed. Julia Spooner. Lauren Streeter. Karen Sutherland. Liam Sutherland. Hannah Wasson. For the posthumous award of postgraduate certificate collected by his wife Elaine Minns, Christopher Minns. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, pre-registration, Eva Bakey. Anya Barry. Sarah Bracken. Caitlin Collis. Orla Dunn. Jennifer Durkin. Jessica Fitzel. Taylor Gagnon. Sinead Gallagher. Ji Young Han. Claire Hickey. Lindsay Kramers. Emer Lafferty. Gabriella McGregor. Samantha Melnick. Neve Murphy. Rachel Murphy. Tara O'Connor. Jude Outwater. Candice Rainey. Eve Stanley. Emily Vombus. Emma Wall. Ho Yan Wong. For the award of postgraduate diploma in occupational therapy, pre-registration, Hayley Leslie. Oyebola Omoya. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Play Therapy, Zia Mezar Thilas. Liz Blythe. Ellie Buglas. Livy Dunlop. Jessica Hansen. Elizabeth Ireland. Mary Lindsay. Tony Martin. Joanna Seater. Erin Traynor. For the award of degree of Master of Occupational Therapy, Francesca Bellatoni. Rochelle Casey. Anya Doherty. Louise Hanrahan. Emma Keenan. Danielle McDougall. Ailsa Finn. Sinead Quigley. Katie Russell. Isla Shields. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Occupational Therapy, Zola Bryan. Hannah Buchan. Natalie Dewar. Jennifer Dow. Teresa Fogarty. Lara Gilfillan. Jennifer Gorman. Beth Lacey. Hope Lydon. Caitlin Moran. Claudine Rice. Ava Thompson. For the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Aya Nubani. For the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy by publication, prospective, Maria Giulia Lofredo. For the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy by publication, retrospective, Helen Bayo. Brittany Maguire. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Global Health, Philip Ade Dukino. Monica Chingati Firi. Gideon Adi. Happiness Eraibi. Fatuma Tahan. Aishat Nazim. Goodness Ojo Solomon. Michaela Voza. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Global Health, Marianne Gaguchi. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Healthcare Management, Oyindaloma Ayamu. Maria Dionesi. Svetlana Ganchekska. Paula Lorraine. Miranda Ogogo. Sarojini Fila. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Healthcare Management, Ibiakpo Inukoba. For the award of degree of Master of Science in International Health, Chopet Aishani Garg. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Mental Health and Psychosocial Support, Precious Agazi. Benji Beos. Yep, Benji Beos. Freddie Chikwama. Raquel Elufeoya. Carla Nava. Erima Obaye. Rebecca Thayers. For the award of degree of Master of Public Health, Vivian Boxall. Christopher Clare Ward. Mama Sharing Dramu. Helen Odiji. Sonia Thomas. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Sexual and Reproductive Health, Dominic Haig. Saoirse Quigley. Catriona Wilson. Chancellor, a further 63 candidates are presented for awards in absentia. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of degrees, diplomas and certificates.
Chancellor, parents, staff, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026, a warm welcome to this ceremony. The graduating class of 2026, how unimaginable those words would have sounded to the students who were first to attend the Edinburgh Cookery School, the forerunner to Queen Margaret University, back in 1875. How amazed our founders, Cynthia Guthrie Wright and Louisa Stevenson, would be that over 150 years later, the institution that they set on its way still produces such talented graduates each year. Their pride in your achievements would have no bounds. Your graduation is a hugely significant occasion, and we are here today to celebrate this most important milestone in your lives. It is a day of joy, reflection, and I imagine for many of you a bittersweet farewell to a chapter that has been both challenging and rewarding. We recognize how important the day is for your families, guardians, friends, and all those who have supported you. As Principal of Queen Margaret University, it is an honor and a privilege to address you today. As I look at each of you, I'm reminded of the journey you've traveled. From that first day at university, the excitement, the nervous energy, and the dreams you carried with you to your graduation here today. But let's not forget that your achievement was also made possible by our teaching staff and our professional service staff, and to them I extend my deepest gratitude. You have poured out your hearts, your knowledge, and your expertise into teaching and mentoring these young, and in some cases not so young minds, nurturing their potential and guiding them with wisdom and compassion. Your commitment to their success has been a cornerstone of their achievements. To the parents, guardians, supporters, families, and friends, thank you for your support. Often you have been the unsung heroes, providing encouragement and the extra strength today's graduates needed to persevere. It is your influence that will continue to resonate in their lives long after they leave this stage. Graduates, I know that the road to graduation can be bumpy with many obstacles along the way. Life, as you've probably already discovered, is not easy and doesn't always go according to plan. There may be setbacks, disappointments, and moments that test your resolve. But remember, it is not the challenges themselves that define you, but how you respond to them. And the fact that you are here right now says much about how you have responded to those challenges and grown into the accomplished individuals you are today. And when you encounter obstacles in the future, and you undoubtedly will, draw strength from what you've overcome already. Think about those late night studying, the assessments or projects that seemed so difficult until you'd finished them. You've made sacrifices and navigated through moments of uncertainty, yet through it all, you have demonstrated true resilience, shown determination and an unwavering commitment to your goals. You've proven your adaptability to learn and to grow. You are all talented and hardworking. However, it is not only your hard work and perseverance that has brought you here today, it is also, as the Chancellor said, your resilience, which you should be immensely proud of as we celebrate your academic achievement. And remember to use that resilience to help you pursue your dreams. Don't be afraid to ask or hesitate for help when you need it. Lean on your support network. And just as you have benefited from other support, you have the power to help and to support others. As you step into the next chapter, remember, true success is found in who you are as a person, the impact you have on others, the hand of friendship you extend, and the integrity with which you live your life. These will be the foundations on which to build your future. So be kind to yourselves and to others. Celebrate your successes, learn from your failures, and always believe in your ability to make a difference, no matter how big or small. Everything you do from here will shape your future. You will, I imagine, have difficult decisions and choices to make, but embrace what you do with courage and, most of all, optimism. The world is, of course, changing at an unprecedented pace. The jobs in which you will flourish in the future may not even exist today, so use your ability to learn and to adapt. That will be one of your greatest assets. As you leave Queen Margaret University, I want you to carry with you not only the valuable knowledge and expertise you've acquired, but also the values represented by the university, such as ambition, the journey of discovery, social justice, the value of teamwork, the vital importance of curiosity and empathy, and critically, how to solve problems. Carry with you also the spirit of community that has been fostered during your studies. Look for opportunities to connect, to collaborate, and to contribute. These are essentially human things. Your actions, no matter how small they might seem, have the power to create ripples of positive change. Look around you. The faces you see, your classmates, teachers, loved ones, they're all part of a community that has supported and shaped you. As you celebrate this milestone, keep in mind that you didn't get here alone. Your success itself shows the power of community. And just as you have developed and thrived during your studies, so too has the university. QMU has achieved outstanding results in What Uni Student Choice Awards 2026, with students ranking QMU first in Scotland for both career prospects and university halls. Now, the What Uni Student Choice Awards are the UK's largest annual survey based solely on the views of students, drawing on tens of thousands of verified reviews, which assess key aspects of university life from teaching quality to facilities and student support. And in addition to its top rankings, QMU is placed in the top 2 in Scotland for lecturers and teaching quality, in the top 3 in Scotland for student support, and in the top 4 in Scotland for student life. These results are particularly meaningful because they're reflective of the voices of you, our students. To be ranked so highly by you is a significant achievement and reinforces our commitment and determination to provide a supportive, inclusive, and career-focused learning experience. I was also delighted that this year we hosted the International Forum for Peer Learning and Support, or PALS, as many of you will know it. QMU has been a long-standing commitment to student peer-led learning, as it plays a vital role in helping students build confidence, strengthen their academic skills, and feel part of a supportive learning community. Through initiatives such as our PALS scheme, we've seen firsthand the positive impact that student-led learning can have. Many of you will participate in peer-assisted learning. May I thank you in public today for that commitment. You are very much part of that collective success. I say to you all, your future is waiting for you. Go out, make your mark, pursue your passions and create the future you envision, but do not forget the importance of kindness and the spirit of generosity towards others. As you move forward, carry with you the pride and best wishes of everyone who has been part of your time at QMU. Now, I recognized earlier how much your friends and families have supported you, and this is a very special day for them too. So can I ask you, if you are able, would you please stand up, turn around and give them a round of applause by way of a thank you for all they have done. Congratulations, Class of 2026. This is your moment. Embrace it, celebrate it. May your future be bright, your dreams be realized, and your heart always be full of passion and compassion. Thank you very much indeed. Now I may please ask you to stand for the academic procession. Thank you.